Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Off the Cuff with Cliff. My co host Sheba may be joining us. She's, as I told you, she's not here right now, obviously, but Eugene's here. So, Eugene, I've known Eugene for a number of years. How many years do we know each other?
Oh, 20 plus.
20 plus years. And Eugene and I see each other, don't see each other. But one thing I know about Eugene is Eugene likes to do things, connect businesses to businesses. Don't you, Eugene?
Yes, I do. Guys, I'm happy you're here because usually Cliff says that I'm trying to start a cult.
Cult, yeah.
Yeah. Finally, it's good to hear that it's called collaboration, not a cult. Yes, but I do like that idea. Yes, precisely.
Wow. So let me tell you a little bit about off the cuff. We're going to talk about things, and we might change things. We might talk about the wrong things. The subject's going to change, and we just ask you to follow us to the end because what we're talking about now may not be at the end of this. Am I right, Eugene?
Absolutely.
So how do you get people to collaborate?
Have you watched the greatest movie on earth, the King Arthur?
No.
Oh, there is the. I'll send you the episode. But basically, there is the quote. I'm gonna use it.
Okay,
Just
use it.
ask for it.
Ask for the quote.
Just you ask me how do you make people collaborate. Just ask for that.
All right. How do you get people to collaborate?
All right. There are two types of people in the world. Those who also looking for collaboration, and for those people, and I have experience recently. I just called and we start talking, and I mentioned that there is a way to collaborate, and the person on the line said, yeah, I'm all for it. Let's do it. So there are people who already aware of the collaboration concept, see the value, and happy to listen to you right away. There are others who new to idea of collaboration. For those, you need to present a case. You need to show the value for them. They get out of the collaboration.
Oh,
with
wait.
you.
We got 67 viewers. Look at that. 67 people are watching you right now. So
Imagine all of them, or half of them are starting collaborating.
okay.
You would not know what to do with that business coming from that type
Okay.
of source.
And Mark's got a question there. Mark wants to know, how do you connect two people together to make them want to collaborate?
All right, good, that's a good question.
Mark, good question, Mark.
I hate to use that cliche, the good question, and buy time, but depends on you need to suggest. And I was when I was answering the question about collaboration, I always assume one part of the receiving line is me, right? So I collaborate with somebody else.
Right.
So I'm already convinced, and I need to
77
convince.
viewers
Here
going
you
up.
go. All right. So I'll keep going. So I need to convince only one. Mark's asking whether how you connect two people. First, you need to know well both parties. You need to understand their strengths, and then you need to present a case to each other how both their strengths will.
So you as a collaborator, are you like a matchmaker, a business matchmaker?
No, I'm looking for the collaborator with me. You're the power connector. I connect.
You just want to collaborate for yourself. So, I see.
No, you
I
put it
see.
as this in a selfish way. No, I want to
It's
add
not selfish.
I want to add my value to somebody
I get
else.
it. I get it.
And it's usually I'm looking for win-win. Therefore,
You're looking for
both-
a win.
yeah.
Okay. And Mary wants to know: is there? Mary, I guess. Okay, there it is. So Mary wants to know: how often do you get people to get together? Do you have to have a meeting to collaborate?
All right, I'll let you answer that one.
Up to 83. Okay. So, well, no, I want you to answer. You're the king of collaboration.
I'm not. I'm king of collaboration, but you are the power connector.
Okay. So, all right. You want me to handle this?
I want you to handle
Okay.
this.
As a power connector, I think there's more value in face-to-face, although it can be done virtually. However, the point that you brought up earlier, which I think is also important, is you need to know the people that you're referring to each other. You need to know the people that you're connecting, because, in my opinion, my credibility goes down if I put two people
Absolutely.
together and one doesn't do what they're supposed to do. That makes me look bad. So you want to have that social wealth, or whatever that right term is. And Sheba's not here because Sheba can tell me what the word's called. I hate when she's not here because she corrects me all the time. But there's a social value, right? So if I know somebody is capable of doing something, but I don't really know a lot about them, usually when I introduce them, I'll let them know I really don't know. I've never seen their work. I know this is what they say they can
Right.
do. It may be worth trying. But if you do try them, or you do connect with them, or you do give them an opportunity, let me know what the outcome is so I know whether or not to refer them again. Is that true?
No, absolutely. It's always
94. We're up to
you're
94.
always better off to.
Thank you, Anthony. Anthony says, good point, Cliff.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree with Anthony.
I agree with that too. So you've got the difference between collaboration and, as you call me, a power connector. So your collaboration is something that you have that you can provide. How's that different than you going out and just trying to sell yourself?
It's okay. I'm coming from the IT background, so I'm a programmer, and when I start doing websites for businesses, my strongest skill is the development of the back end,
Okay.
the graphic, the design, the making pretty pictures. I'm terrible with that. So
Tom wants to know, what type of websites do you do?
oh I'll handle it afterwards.
Our number's dropping. We're down. Drop to 63, Eugene. Spike it up.
I I do. Well, I call what's the term that you help me to crystallize? It's the business web sales portals. That's
Okay.
what I do.
Business web sale portals. Okay.
Um,
And
Where were we?
can I say something? I can testify to what Eugene said, because Eugene taught me something that's very, very important. And I've been in business for a long, long time, right? I'm 22 years old, and I've been in business a long, long time. But what Eugene told me, and I've had all kinds of websites, is when somebody opens your website, you want everything that's pertinent or important above the fold, because most people won't scroll or look down. And would you agree with me? I'm going to go off the cuff now. More people are looking at phones and mobile
yeah,
devices
these
than they are
days,
computers.
yes, it was been for a while years, but right now is absolutely.
So
It has to be very intuitive on the phone to drive people to the point where you want to make.
So if I go to a website developer that's not as good as you, and they give
You
me a
shouldn't.
website, I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. But if I go to a website developer that's not as good as you, or I go to a Wix or a Square, or I do it myself, sometimes that looks totally different than on a telephone or an iPad,
It
right?
always look
So
different.
how do you correct that?
Well, the years ago they introduced the concept mobile first.
I gave you an opportunity here, Eugene.
You
Eugene, the correct answer to that
you
question is
call me.
you call you. Exactly. Hey, look, Laura thinks that's funny. LOL, Laura. Yes, 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 yes. Our numbers are back up to 71. All right. So just a couple more things, Eugene. So collaboration in your sense is, I'm going to do business with somebody else, but we're going to do business together. That's
There's gonna
not
be
you're just
business.
selling them something.
I'm not selling and nothing. We find uh, we find client together
Okay.
and do business and sell to that client.
Oh, I
I'll
get it.
combine services.
So
with
you'll
the,
partner with
yes,
somebody else and
yes.
go there.
That's
That
collaboration
makes
in my
sense.
mind.
That's collaboration in your mind. Okay. In my mind, as a power connector, I don't really care if I get business out of it. To me, it's more about connecting people that as they grow, I'm going to grow, right?
Okay.
As you put it, I was a restaurant person for a long time. And one of the things I used to tell my employees is my job is to eliminate obstacles. My job is to make you make as much money as possible, because if I get my servers or my wait staff or my bartenders or anybody that's taking care of customers to increase the amount of money they're making in tips, I'm going to
You
make
win.
more tips in the
Right.
long run. That's a win-win.
Right.
To me, would you say that's collaboration?
Very specific, but yes.
Very
There is-
specific, but yes. All right. So, all right, Tom. Thanks again. Tom just said great job.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. All right, we're gonna end this one, but I'm gonna ask you and invite you to subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of things like this where we're talking to people. The subject constantly changes, and once again, my co-host Sheba's not here, and so if I made a lot of boo-boos, sorry, Sheba. All right. Until next time, Eugene.
It was fun. Thank you.